and welcome back to the Hen 7 channel. Today we will be making Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets. I just went to the store and got some wonderful looking chicken breasts, and I'm now going to cut them up into chicken nugget like pieces and marinate them in some soy sauce, a couple other things, you know, just make it real good. In the video it says to marinate it in pickle brine, but you know, that's gross and basic. I'm going to make something a little more complicated, a little more tasty. And then after that, we'll be following the recipe. So I think without any further ado, let's get right into the video. But wait, there's going to be a little ado. If you guys could please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, that would be incredible. All right, now I think without any further ado, we can get right into the video. So, but today we will be making Chick-fil-A nuggets. So I'm going to open this up. Gonna unwrap the chicken breasts. Make sure you wash your hands. I did, just make sure you did. If you're following this as a step-by-step kind of thing. Okay, so we're gonna take our chicken breasts, flop them onto the cutting board here. And then this thing, you either want to take it out to your big garbage thing, or Hazel, we don't need your help, Hazel. Yeah, sorry, we have a dog down here who wants some raw chicken breasts for some reason, even though that's gross. So you do either want to take this out to your big garbage, or you want to put it in a plastic bag and just put it in your small garbage if you're planning on taking it out soon, or just go put it in big garbage. But I definitely suggest wrapping it in a plastic bag because it's a way to use up your extra plastic bags that you have laying around, and it's, you know, healthy. Well, not healthy, sanitary. So as you can see right here, I have some beautiful little chicken breasts, and I got my knife, so I'm going to cut these up and do some chicken nugget sized pieces. Okay, so now that we've cut them up into our little chicken nugget sized pieces, we are going to first off wash our hands because raw chicken stuff is gross. So I'm going to do that real quick. Alright, now dry your hands thoroughly, and then I suggest cleaning as you go. It makes a lot less work at the end. So you're going to clean your cutting board. Make sure you use soap on this stuff because it's really, really gross, and you don't want that stuff, the residue, getting on your other food. That's gross. Other than that, we're going to dry our hands again because we're washing dishes, so we got water on our hands. Alright, now we got that. Alright, so now we are going to make our chicken marinade, and FYI, we are going to want to let this marinade for more than 30 minutes. 30 minutes is the minimum. The longer you marinate it, the more like it's going to be. Start out with a tiny bit of Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, annoying to pronounce, but not much, just a tad. Okay, you're going to grab a little bit of cornstarch. We're going to need that later too, so make sure you have that. And I'm going to grab an Arizona iced tea / lemonade, Ernie Palmer, because I'm thirsty. Grab a little tiny bit of salt, but you're actually going to use that later, so just do a tiny bit, not much at all. See? So, yeah, just a pinch, that's all I got. So, well, actually 2 pinches, I should say. So, I'm going to do that. Okay, so we now have our soy sauce, which is probably the most important thing for the marinade. But with the soy sauce, you either want to put a little bit of salt and then a medium amount of soy sauce, or you want to just do a good amount of soy sauce and no salt, because soy sauce is extremely salty. So what you're going to do, this one doesn't have like the normal soy sauce lid, it's just open, so I gotta be careful. Don't want it spilled. A little bit more. There we go, okay. Got a little too much in there, so from what I did, that was a little too much. Rice wine vinegar. So, but you really want to go light on this stuff because it is not that good tasting, but it's a good ingredient that you need. So, very, very light. You can do this with your hands, or you can do it with a rubber spatula. So it should look like this. You have the oils, the salt all marinating. So we're gonna mix it around. Boop, boop, doop, doop. All right, now that we have this, we're gonna put it in the fridge for a half hour to, however long you want to marinate it. All right, so we have now marinated our chicken, and Sawyer's here. Sawyer, say hi to the camera.
Hello.
So we have our wonderfully gross-looking marinated chicken, but trust me, it's good. So now what we need to do is we need to make the wet mix, which is 1 egg and a cup and a half of milk. The milk can be your choice. I'm normal, so I'm just going to use 2%.
We're going to crack it. Egg.
Yeah. All right, there's one. Oh, gross. Oh, eggs and milk. Grody, dude. Yummy. Don't you have some of that? That looks great. Yeah, you should go to Denny's. Order the egg and milk raw.
It's a good protein shake. Just 4 raw eggs and like 2 cups of milk.
Oh.
Blend it up.
Yes, beautiful bowl. Pretty sure we got that at a resale shop in the UP.
Flour.
So yes, we need sugar, flour, cornstarch, and what's the other one? Paprika, salt, and pepper.
So we got
all right, so
cornstarch.
Beautiful.
Salt, the sugar, a gigantic thing of flour.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit of paprika. Sawyer, would you like the hot paprika, the mild paprika, or the sweet paprika?
Ooh,
you know you want to do the hot one, right?
Yeah.
All right, hot. Let's do it. Let's go for it. Ooh, the hot paprika. Enchanté. All right, so I'm going to unscrew that guy. Whew. Now, can you hand me that knife thing, please? All right, this is 1 tablespoon. So you're going to get 1 tablespoon of hot paprika. If it's the hot stuff, I would say do a little less than a tablespoon, just to be safe. Let me do a little scoop more. But that's not quite a full tablespoon. Want to be safe. So we're going to do that. Obviously, you're not going to die, but, for the sake of your taste buds.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to get a little bit of kosher salt. Morton salt is fine, but the kosher salt, the bigger chunks is better for cooking like this. So you're going to...
Oh, there we go.
Whoa. Oh. A little extra salt never hurt anybody. So, got the salt in there. Now we need pepper. Pepper. Right here. World's best ground pepper. Honestly, it is. Kenzie Spices is the way to go. All right, so...
Oh.
Great. But
honestly, okay,
all right.
That's good.
Yeah,
just pour it
just enough,
right in the bowl. Yeah.
But hey, sometimes when you're cooking, you just gotta estimate. So now, Sawyer, would you mind pouring us a cup and a half of flour on that thing too, right there? Sorry, a cup and a fourth. So you can do it up to the third line. That's fine.
Okay.
So, and we also need a tablespoon of sugar. So grab this. We're gonna wipe it off. We don't want paprika mixing in with our sugar.
Okay, well, do we have like a...
Oh, okay, we got enough. Let's do it.
That's good, okay.
All right, okay, I'm gonna have to clean that up. That's gonna be a pain, but who cares? We're making chicken. So,
chicken, yeah.
You know what they say? Sometimes you gotta pour some flour and break some eggs if you want to make some chicken. So, because that's a saying that exists.
Yep.
So, I'm gonna grab a tablespoon that has been wiped off because we don't want paprika mixing with our sugar. You don't want spicy cupcakes next time you're baking. So, get a nice tablespoon of sugar. A little less if you want it a little less sweet, a little more if you want a little more sweet. Generally, just common sense with that. So I believe that's all we need for that.
Yeah.
Sawyer, is there any spices you think we might want to add?
I don't know, but did we add cornstarch?
We did not, Sawyer. Good eye. So, how much cornstarch do we need? I was wrong. It's a full tablespoon. I wrote down the recipe wrong. But hey, that's glad I checked. So, genius. Now put that right on in there. And I do suggest you guys to clean up as you go because it saves you a lot of time at the end if you just put everything away when you use it. So,
just look at all of our...
Top on this guy.
Okay, so we got all of our dry. Our everything is now done.
Yes, we got our milk, our eggs, our cornstarch, our flour, our sugar, our paprika, our salt, and our pepper. I think that's all we need for this. So now what we're going to do is, first off, we're going to grab a nice little cast iron pan here.
Ooh, fancy. Cast iron pan.
That one. You can use vegetable oil or pure canola oil. I am using pure canola oil. You know, if you want to look up substitutes, ask Google for that. I'm not Google. All right, so I'm going to pour enough of this in here so that we can indeed fry it. So you want to be somewhat generous, and you can get another bottle and pour it back in for next time you're frying something. But don't put it back in here, because if you're making brownies and you put this in here, you don't want little chicken chunks in there.
Chicken. Should we mix this?
Oh, yes, we should. Indeed. Thank you for that. Here, let me grab you a whisk. Okay, don't use a whisk, rubber spatula. Good catch. All right. So whisk that up. I'm going to put some stuff away.
I'm whisking egg. It's egg colored. Now the milk is gonna look a little more yellow. It wasn't yellow in the first place though.
So get chicken, you dip it in the wet mix, then you dip it in your dry mix, and then you put it in the hot oil. But Sawyer, I think we need to go put on our hot oil suits so we don't get burned.
Okay.
Let's go do it. Let's suit up. All right, so we now have our hot oil suit on because I am scared of oil popping in my eyes. So we have our gloves, we have our inside out big coat, it's supposed to zip up at the back, but you want to have these like that. And then you have your hat. Protect your beautiful hair. That is the gross part because raw chicken is grody. But
and egg and milk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I have a solution.
Solution? What? Beautiful tongs.
And that's actually what you want to use to put them in the oil. Unless you're an experienced cook, but once again, I'm scared of oil because it hurts when it pops on you. So
Crab.
you see these sizzling chicken nuggies? Yeah, push it down a little bit right there. That's beautiful. You see these? But remember, you want to make sure you got your hot suit on because oil getting in your face is no good. You want to make sure you're flipping them periodically. Oh, you can just leave the door open. And then do that. Woo! It's heating up in here. Probably getting a splash with flecks of oil, but I don't even know it because of my very effective hot suit.
Ooh.
All right, so we're gonna let those sit for another second. It's gonna taste great.
Okay.
All right, guys. So did you jump pause it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So we have made our first batch of nuggies, as you can see right here. They're looking beautiful. We're waiting to test them though until we have them all, and then we have more going right here right now.
Got that good sizzling.
Oh, I mean, look at that. Oh. Oh, looks so good. All right. So, as you can tell, I'm wearing my hot suit. I decided to ditch the mittens. It's not sizzling as much as I thought, but I'm keeping this on. I want this. And the hat, I just like the hat. So, because I forgot how much fun it is to wear hats. So, oh my gosh, it's taking everything in my power not to eat all of those nuggies right now. Here, yeah, so I get close up on these guys. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at it. It's so crispy. Look at that. Oh.
Oh my god, that's
it's
very
boiling hot because it was just sitting in oil, but one second, I'm gonna lick oil off my hands. Perfect. So we're gonna wait for these nuggets to cook and we'll show you the final product.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've officially finished making our chicken nuggets. Look at that. It smells like it.
It really does.
Alright, so grab a nuggie.
I'll grab this one.
Oh my gosh. Clink.
Clink.
Oh, they're still hot.